load to a previous, like there's no like load to a previous save thing. I don't think. We can check it out in the menu if you want. Look, you're taking care of everybody now. Because she's in the hospital. But she's getting help. So that's good.
I also just want to specify for the viewers that this is not Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Everybody will be talking about
also,
Kate now.
You know what?
Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month.
Super helpful, obviously.
Wait, did I kill my friend?
I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
Classic Eileen. Sounds like real life. Hey, I don't want to like...
So we talk more about this later, but episode 3 is really when the game starts to confront you with the morality of what you're doing, and the way we have effects on the world. It can be something as simple as overwatering your plant, or as complex as listening to others' conversations, and basically, the way you acquire information in-game. As Catherine Cross relates in her review of the game, quote, "It becomes something both you and Max learn to use cleverly." And she feels that, quote, "This ability to genuinely think through the possibilities of such powers is what puts Life is Strange squarely in the realm of worthwhile speculative fiction."
What happened with English AP?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Max, what happened to your English AP? We are judging you right now.
Who doesn't love English?
God. You're so much fun. Sorry?
Okay, this is scary dark.
But I was doing my
Let there be...
accent.
It's not very New York, but okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate.
What?
Who's Blake?
William Blake.
Oh.
The
right.
tiger.
Okay, yeah. I just...
You were just giving Max shit about dropping AP English.
Wait, oh yeah, hilarious.
But, like, that doesn't make sense with reference to Kate. Like, at all.
Well,
right?
Plus that this
I mean, if anything, she's the lamb.
Well, maybe she's trying to reframe her as the tiger.
Oh.
No,
Failure,
but have you
don't
seen
not.
the drawing of that tiger that William Blake did?
No.
He did all his own illustrations, so he like
Oh
carved
yeah, I
it
know that
into
he
the
did. Please tell me it's
You have to
horribly
look at this
done.
tiger.
To be
Oh, it's so
extra
ugly.
crispy
It doesn't look like a
so you
tiger
don't
at
get
all.
caught outside the door and displayed.
He had very primitive tools back then.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, no.
it's one ugly tiger.
We're gonna have to like insert an image here.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Everyone needs to witness this.
Right.
Principal Wells, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Can I run past
pretty
him?
Nobody can expel me.
You have to rewind, I believe. He's gonna catch you.
Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're not supposed to be outside your dormitory
God, he's so
at this
drunk.
hour. You know that.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells. I'm still tense after I thought Kate was going to jump today. I just needed some air and space to walk.
No explanations. Seeing Kate come up on that roof, then seeing her come down with you. You saved her ass.
Oh my god.
Maybe
So
saved
drunk.
Blackwell.
Principal there.
Now don't get caught.
Maybe not.
It's just like, ooh, you're at school.
Oh, nope. Slightly.
Get it? Booyah. Like
Yeah.
a scary punk ghost.
Yep.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey,
Now, can
Chloe,
you hear it,
I
by
didn't
the way?
exactly have
Oh,
the
wait,
greatest
yeah.
day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Chaos theory.
Sure.
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh, right. Except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
No biggie.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions.
Yeah,
Especially after I just got Nathan expelled.
maybe
Dude, do not even torture yourself like
Yeah.
that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
We really like this conversation between Chloe and Max because it brings up a lot of interesting questions about morality that are extremely important to this game. Same with this next conversation between Mr. Jefferson and Victoria.
It's not been a good day for
What are
Blackwell.
these two doing?
I know
outside
this has
at
been an
time of
awful
night?
day.
I don't know.
You can
What
talk
do you
to
think
me
they're doing,
anytime,
Eileen?
Mr. Jefferson.
I don't want to know.
Thank you, Victoria.
I don't think anyone
I'm
wants
glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know
Happy
what I would've
ending.
done if Katie jumped.
Katie,
Mr. Jefferson.
I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie.
Which isn't a bad thing, because you just
Listen,
save someone from
You've
jumping
seen
off
my
the roof.
info. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together
Oh my
in San
gosh.
Francisco,
This
Mark?
guy needs to draw some
Mr.
boundaries.
Jefferson, Victoria, please. And, I haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together.
Oh my gosh, she needs to
That
like
could
just
be
stop this conversation
fun.
right now.
Don't you think?
You like
I'm
don't
going to
pretend
think that
your
you didn't
thoughts.
say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know what you expected.
Sorry?
I'm not sure what she expected. It's good to know
Well,
that Mr.
So
Jefferson
stupid.
got some class.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Possibly.
She's about to get real at Blackwell.
For the
Let's go find
listeners,
out.
this is me. The sound of me shrugging. Shrugging.
So Jefferson seems pretty moral here, turning down Victoria. Contrarily, Victoria does not necessarily have the greatest moral guidelines. But then Max and Chloe are completely spying on them, so what does that say about their morals? Plus, immediately afterwards, they break into the school. Point being, Max by no means has perfect morality, and we need to keep that in mind when thinking about her ability to travel through time.
Additionally, I think the game starts to use guilt in interesting ways from this point onwards, which I think is meant to influence your choices. Adriana Cuddle writes, studies on video games have found that, quote, guilt serves to encourage individuals to make what they perceive to be more moral choices.
Child.
Charges for just entering. I'm serious. We could go to jail. Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security.
Only entering.
Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Max doesn't always use her powers, but also when she uses them, it's not always in moral ways. But I think it's awesome that she doesn't have a perfect morality, because it makes her such a complex and realistic female character.
Hey Warren, how do you build a bomb?
Hey, Warren, you busy?
That's basically what you asked.
Just bubble hearth. You'll
Only
be
a
right.
total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
Oh, I see. I haven't read Catcher in the Rye.
High school things.
I don't know. We somehow missed that one in high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then I changed Warren's grade. So I guess that says something about me. More on morality later. Oh wow, so we don't totally do.
You deserve way more than this for taking on Nathan, but every little grade counts.
You change his thing
Oh, there's
to
sugar.
a B+.
Sweet. I'm glad I found this on the way for looking for other stuff.
I think you change it to a B+.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, sugar.
That's not so bad.
You're halfway home, Max.
You didn't deserve that grade.
No, it's true.
You could have been a TA, come on.
Ass.
What would you do if someone like just
Oh,
changed a grade like
gross.
that, right?
Yes, I
It's
would.
like,
I do not approve of this in real life. Also, I was in a class where I was like getting the best marks, but like the teacher, it was computer science, and he just like left his computer open and logged on, and the guys in the class would all go and change their marks, and I was like, guys, I'm actually working for this, and they're like, it's okay, our marks are like 1 grade lower than yours. I'm like, yeah, but you should be failing, you buttheads. Anyway,
A periodic table.
Well, yeah, because then that
Wish
doesn't
I
look
knew
good
what
on
periodic
you, 'cause then
means.
the curve.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you actually were working for it.
Now
And
I
you
feel
didn't
bad about
do
changing
anything?
this grade.
Did you not do anything though?
No. That teacher was a bit of a weird guy, though. He, like, changed my mark one time, like, when I was, like, I went up to, like, talk to him, and he's just like, oh, you're better than this, and, like, just changed, like, the A to an A+. I was like, the world has no morals. While we were searching through the school, Finn and I got into a conversation about good victims, and how Rachel and Kate fit into these narratives. Or don't.
She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
That actually is
Interesting framing of, like, someone missing, kind of, like, I don't know.
Like that she's hopeful and pretty. And
Yeah.
she like this photo.
As we can see, the game somewhat fetishizes the missing Rachel Amber. We'll let our conversation speak for itself. I was thinking yesterday
Only 2 more files to go.
about how Kate's like, okay, so this is like a little bit complicated, but like as like religious character and the fact that she was drugged kind of make her like a good victim, like that takes like responsibility off of her. But like had she not, say she'd just been drunk or like she wasn't like good all the time, it still wouldn't put the blame on her. But they kind of took the easy route out with the narrative in that way. Like
definitely.
Yeah.
And same with how they avoided the abortion topic with Dana by just having the baby apparently die.
Yeah. I think that's
I certainly can't use this.
okay.
I mean, if, as we saw, like, you know, you saw like how there's like a binder on Rachel, and then you saw that there was a binder on Kate. So from that, we're assuming at this point that the same thing that happened to Rachel is what happened to Kate.
Right.
And at least in that sense, Rachel's
a more
a quote-unquote good victim.
That's true. Maybe that's like an interesting way for the writers to frame, like, to make people who might like look at Rachel differently look at her in the same way that they would look at like Kate, like to not put as much blame. This is such an important conversation to be having right now. There was an article released not long ago by Zoe Quinn, who has received a lot of harassment due to the Gamergate campaign, where she talks about the failure of the legal system in cases of online harassment, and how she does not fit into the role of a good victim as a previous sex worker, someone who is open about her struggle with depression, and numerous other reasons. Quinn actually withdrew her own charges of harassment because of the number of rape and death threats she was receiving, such as the threat to rape her if she won her case. So there are 2 things I'm trying to say here. 1, the game may frame Rachel and Kate as easier to forgive because they were drugged and therefore relatively good victims. But 2, the game still addresses important questions about whether or not going to the police is a good idea, because victims might not be believed, like when we have to advise Kate on this decision. Bringing that conversation into gameplay is so important, especially with all of these high-profile cases we've been seeing over the last year, including Shion Gameshi, Bill Cosby, James Dean, Sam Pepper, to name just a few.
1.7, Chloe. Baby.
Willfully belligerent. Chooses to squander.
But you know what's interesting is that Nathan has just as many behavioral issues.
Let's nab this
because
last
he has
file,
money
Sherlock.
and he's a dude.
Always wanted to
So,
say
like,
nab.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This should be hanging in a thrift store.
I'd buy it.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
Yeah, despite what you just said. Yeah.
Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints,
It's
secret
the only way that she
probation.
can reference
But
him
I was expelled.
and not say
At least
dad
Nathan was
because
finally
her
suspended.
wounds are not
Check out that
healed.
note. Open it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's
Sorry.
fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly
Anytime
psychotic.
something like serious happens, I just like
I know
look
he
at
has
you. So
something
I'm
to do
like,
with
what
Rachel.
is it?
And then, after sleuthing, Max and Chloe go for a midnight swim.
Boys or girls?
Pardon me.
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la.
Yeah, I like how that also like functions as like a.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Kate.
What? Oh, right.
The
teams.
whips, the arms.
This
Sorry?
whole sports thing is like over my
the
head.
otters are the team.
Yeah.
But it's in the girls. It's a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't get the team part.
Okay.
I'm a little slow on the uptake.
It's okay.
Rachel abides.
About it. Ugh. What does Max say to that, actually?
Yeah.
Well, we care, dickhead.
Creeping around.
I wonder if she wrote that herself.
This isn't a desperate cry for attention or anything.
I shouldn't.
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own.
That's what she said.
Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max.
No, sorry. I didn't
looked
finish
like a
that sentence. That's what she said in the other washroom as well.
Oh.
No, that's what she...
I'm like, in what situation would that be? That's what she said.
I don't know, but that's an awesome joke. Oh, okay.
Keeping that one in there.
Alright, it's time now.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water.
Hand.
Dun 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 dun
sorry.
dun dun
I
dun.
ship it
You
too
are
much.
so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
Wow, the old splash. Again.
I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
Yeah. I do feel like the water's a bit too
I wish
safe here,
Rachel was
though.
here.
Like,
She
it
would
wouldn't
totally love
be like
being in
that.
here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related. And I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean.
There.
You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate.
Yeah, but then you saved her.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
Aren't we all?
No, but also
You didn't
stumbling
stumble
back
when
and
you saved
forth
me, Max.
in time. She keeps going to the tornado scene. Just flails.
I missed a question.
Oh, butts. I think you can rewind, can't you? No? Butts.
Whatever else.
Thank God. But
Oh, we're
what
talking
if I
about
had?
Oh, okay.
What if Kate didn't jump, but you would be dead?
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
Stuff is
More
gonna
than
come in.
Rachel Amber?
Sorry.
Dude, I'm not her groupie,
Don't
okay?
apologize.
And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
Warren is nice.
Warren is nice.
Nice. Ouch. That means friend zone.
Hey, the friend
No,
zone is
he's
not
really
a thing.
cool. It was so
Or
sweet
it's a
when he
thing that
stood
you
up
should
to
aim to
Nathan.
achieve.
Yeah, it's a thing,
But
but it's not like a bad
I haven't
thing.
told him about my rewind power.
No worries.
Like, if you're in a friend zone,
Once you
that's
get
like
over
a
yourself,
really good
you're gonna
zone
make
to
the
be
world
in.
Yeah.
Like,
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking
Yeah,
each
this water
other.
is a
Otter
little
versus
bit
shark
weird.
style. I
That's okay.
think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's check.
Let's call it a draw.
Alright, so as you could very clearly hear, I love this scene, for a lot of reasons too. First of all, it's a great bonding scene between Max and Chloe. It's incredibly intimate, and their romance really starts to kick into high gear. It also has that great tongue-in-cheek question earlier on of boys or girls, wherein, in order to explore the game fully, you actually have to choose both, too. But anyway, not only is this scene palpably queer, it also does a lot of interesting things with regards to the representation of bodies. As Xenia Kondrat relates, quote, even when women are playable characters, they are often portrayed in a sexualized manner. 23% of the games with female lead characters show them with significantly exposed breasts or cleavage, 31% with exposed thighs, and 15% with exposed buttocks. Overall, 85% of the female characters have disproportionately thin bodies, large breasts, and small waists. End quote. This scene is the only scene in which our main characters appear partially undressed, and even within this scene, these bodies are clearly as desexualized as possible. You don't have the exaggerated curves, and you don't have shots of their body parts in suggestive ways. No, you have two teenagers having an impromptu night swim. Further, the emotion of the scene brings the player intimately into their space, breaking, I feel, the barrier that would allow the characters to be objectified. As Susan Bordeaux quotes of Michel Foucault, quote, the body is also directly involved in a political field. Power relations have an immediate hold on it. They invest it, mark it, train it, torture it, force it to carry out tasks, to perform ceremonies, to emit signs, end quote. In a lot of ways, we as players do this to the bodies of the characters as we look on and as we control them. However, the game designs these characters so that they are not merely attractive to watch, or that what makes them attractive to watch is how they behave as characters rather than their bodies. Further, in having the only scene in which you see characters, well, live ones, partially undressed be a scene in which these two characters are being emotionally vulnerable and in which they are being romantically queer, I feel this also works to address and deny the male gaze, as if to say, no, this is not your nudity. As Catherine Cross relates, quote, it remains too vanishingly rare to see high production value games like this portray women as people with inner lives that are not always bound up with a male love interest. After almost getting busted by the cops, Max and Chloe drive off back to Chloe's house, and Max spends the night.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yep.
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me. Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes, just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
Oh.
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Yep, I will gladly.
Good. You can choose to rewind it, by the way. But don't you dare.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Man, that was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
Ah, finally. And so you can no longer deny the queerness. But why does it take this kiss to establish what was, to so many queer folks at least, completely obvious before? Well, as Teresa Krabova says in the introduction to the study she did on queer gaming, notably, don't bother reading the study, it's really cis-sexist, binarist, and male-centered. Anyway, she does say, though, that, quote, discursive power of heteronormativity lies primarily in the fact that heterosexuality is almost invisible. It is defined as a default version of sexuality. Heterosexuality, contrary to homosexuality, does not need any physical evidence. It is defined as a regular part of life. We can recognize it in everyday communication, where the automatic assumption of heterosexual orientation creates the necessity of the declarative coming out, which can be understood as a confession." End quote. As such, despite everything that goes on, some players will insist on their avatar's heterosexuality, regardless of romantic scenes, so long as those scenes are not explicitly labeled as flirtatious or queer. It's interesting, though, to have this scene incorporate a major choice with regards to kissing Chloe. As we've seen and will continue to see, making these sorts of choices throughout the game seem to represent quantum states in which both choices exist at once. They just shift when you observe them, or, insofar as Max is concerned, we as the player merely observe those states which we have chosen, meaning that both states theoretically exist. So to have this kiss between Max and Chloe exist, does that mean that the game is claiming that, as a character, Max both does and doesn't kiss Chloe? If we agree that the game can exist in both states at once, can this not also be extended to other games? Are all avatars in games with romances with multiple genders eternally queer? I'd like to think so anyway.
Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Yep. You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even threatened me.
She's pretty mean, though.
I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation.
Yeah,
not
do.
from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Yeah, Joyce.
You're turning on me now, huh?
Of
course. Women
always stick together.
Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David. Paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Yeah, Joyce.
After this, Max and Chloe go to the diner, use time magic on Frank, search through his stuff to find things relating to Rachel, and Chloe finds out that Rachel had a thing with Frank. She's very upset at this and ends up lashing out at her father, who died a long while ago. Then we see Max in her room looking at an old photo.
Oh, okay. We are almost done this episode.
Cool.
Well, it is 9:30, so. Yeah. So, now you get to know the other thing, because when you were with the
Okay.
stuff. Okay.
I'll pay attention.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god. What is happening now?
Oh my god. I shouldn't swear. Okay.
AD and the buttons.
I'm so
Yeah.
creeped out though.
When it does it, it'll go on its own, basically. You're trying to make it focus. There you go.
What just happened?
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the
What?
rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey.
Do you understand what
You're
happened?
totally pale.
No, but
Are you
like,
okay?
Yeah,
Give me.
I just. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William
Hint,
is
hint,
here.
Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't.
Chloe
expect
is
your
just a
mom to rush
kid.
home and serve us slackers.
Am I that far back in
You
time?
mean pancakes?
In France, they call them.
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef needs his
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat.
How?
I volunteer to break the eggs.
So did like the
Remember
photo
how
work as
many
like a weird
eggs?
mirror thing?
Mom said it
For a
depends.
second there?
That's true.
Like when it focused.
So how many eggs?
Yeah.
Don't you dare
You
question
were able
the
to
chef.
jump into this moment.
Yeah.
Like you're
yeah.
the real cook here.
Oh my god, it's my dream.
Yeah.
Mom is
So
one.
now you can fix
I'll let her know that.
potentially this
Oh,
moment
God.
and save William.
Joyce
Oh,
loves
God,
William
That's why you're
so
here.
much.
Right.
To save William.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
But you definitely look around the house though.
Yeah.
Cause yeah.
I
So,
know
yeah.
I've seen those pictures
The
before.
whole like photographing trauma thing.
Yeah, and like,
Now she can
and like the whole photos is a memory thing.
Yeah.
I'm just not even gonna. I can't
But-
do that right now.
Yeah, but you'll definitely get into it later, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like in my.
Yeah. When you
That's
when
a
you really
cool
started like ranting
photo.
about the photos and memory and trauma
Yeah.
stuff, I was just like, wait.
My dream.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, honey.
You're gonna want to
Just making a
rewind.
fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max.
What did I do?
We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
You drew something, I believe.
Oh.
No, it's fine. You can leave it. Yeah.
Oh, I do want to draw.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
Okay.
What?
Obvious, but it will have to do.
Get groceries.
Maybe
Of
do
course
it
I'll come
after,
pick you up.
actually.
Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
Do
Be
it.
there shortly.
Actually,
Love you.
I know they
Okay, you
never
need to
took that
rewind
big
because-
vacation.
do you
I
know how
have to stop
save
William
him?
from taking his car today.
Ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save
No.
Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for
Oh,
us to
like you
feast
need any
upon.
more time?
Yeah.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear
Chloe was so into manga. Nice hair.
jar.
What
You
if I
mean your
just
college
steal
fund?
keys?
Keys, please.
I don't know if you hide them or if you have to stop him from getting the phone call.
Oh.
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe.
Yeah, you just looked at them.
You can't hide from me forever.
Oh. You found
Now
them.
lock up after I leave.
But also, you should see what happens. Do.
What? Oh, I didn't know
Score.
that. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
Cool.
Be there shortly.
You could just keep them on you.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we did
I
it
miss
by
movie nights here.
disconnecting the
Cookies
phone,
and
but-
popcorn.
Right.
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
Cute. Also, I think you can take a photo of William with Chloe, by the way, if you want to. Look.
Shit, where are those
I
keys?
know. This is
See?
so
Another
cool.
dollar.
Because you
for
can't
the
go
swear
further.
jar.
Because you're stuck in that moment.
You're
Yeah.
bankrupting me.
Look, and like you can't see outside at all either.
Yeah.
I knew this thing would come in handy. How the hell did my keys end up here?
Okay, it's okay. I can fix
And
this.
no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad!
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Ah. That was sad.
I am when your mom is away.
Hopefully that killed
I'll let her know.
Hopefully. Oh.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it.
Okay.
Forgot
So,
all about you, little buddy. Release
jumping
the
back
keys.
5 years.
Yeah.
Of
What do you
course.
think's gonna happen?
Last time I ordered from Spy
I
Guy
mean, it's just like
Electronics.
a weird...
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh
I
yeah,
wonder
the
how
bus
it'll
is
affect my
great.
own life.
It comes every
Like,
15
if I
minutes, and
left,
there'll be plenty of room for
Would be
you
an
and
interesting thing,
Joyce
and then
and
like
groceries,
Rachel.
and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop.
wonder-
Joyce
I
will
don't know.
love
I don't
this.
know. I don't know.
You'll see.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are
I
awesome.
mean, this is not the way to solve your problems. Okay, quick break in the Let's Play here because this is the first moment where we use photos to travel through time. One way I love to read this scene is to see the selfie as a form of survival. Survival not just of our memories, but also of our own image. Derek Conrad Murray writes, quote, "Maybe the selfie is an instinct of self-preservation, a survivorship reflex. And perhaps it is in the young woman's representational contending with the most dehumanizing conditions of late capitalism that they are able to envision themselves anew and to transcend the depreciatory vision that is so often imposed upon them." End quote. Max literally uses her power here to create a timeline, as we'll see, and a new self. Talk about empowerment, right? Also take note of the decay of photos when you travel back in time too far. The parallels drawn between photography and memory in this game are so beautiful, as they help to illustrate the way we understand time and memory nowadays, the way we are able to preserve memories in a way, but only by writing them over with the images of those memories. As Sontag writes, quote, "To remember is more and more not to recall a story, but to be able to call up a picture," end quote.
I know this is a bad time, but can I get one picture? I've been feeling like this might be actually the end of the world, so I want to have something for prosperity.
I think Warren is onto something here. As Edelman writes, quote, "What memory processes best is not specific events, but the quality of experience and the feelings associated with it," end quote. Remembering and photographing are both methods of creating, and this game represents this idea beautifully through the use of time travel and trauma, as we'll see later. I mean, of course we want to help Chloe's dad, right? But the game makes us face the consequences of those actions. Here, Max says, instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her. But how much does Max help? A lot of the time she uses her power to get people to like her, like here with Mr. Jefferson.
I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good.
In this next scene, we see the consequences of Max's decision to time travel to save Chloe's dad.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends and I
BFFs.
Max. Max Caulfield.
Remember what?
Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on.
This is where it
Chloe,
ends.
you have a visitor.
Just let me deal with whatever's gonna happen right now. Somehow I knew it was gonna be a wheelchair.
Well, there's also a ramp leading up to the door, which I just noticed.
Why though?